we're going to look at a single leg kick. So this is a little bit reminiscent of some of your swimmings and anything where you're on your tummy, so lots of that sort of stuff comes into it. So if you haven't done this before and you're not sure, then head back to some of those prone exercises like prone press or dart. So we're going to come and lie onto your tummy. Now your kind of pointer finger and thumb are going to make a little bit of a diamond, and your elbows are going to be underneath your shoulders. And if that's a bit weird on your hands, you can have your hands forward, that's totally fine as well. It just, whichever makes your chest feel a little bit more open. So from here, you're going to just sag down. Okay, I want you to do literally nothing. You'll feel your shoulder blades come together, your bum should feel a little bit loose and soft. And then I want you to press down into the floor, and you'll feel your shoulder blades come apart, and your body will lift up through your hands. Now the natural thing there as well is you'll feel that your pubic bone, your bottom gets a little bit heavier. So again, sag down, do nothing, and then press down into the floor. Feel how your pelvis responds and drops into the floor, and that gives you that little bit of activation around the back of your body. Okay, so we're going to keep doing that a few more times. And we want those legs sort of extended behind you. It's fine if they're slightly turned out, so if your feet aren't totally flat. And if you're starting to feel this in your lower back a little bit, just encourage that pubic bone press. So press into your pubic bone, reach your legs long. As you come up, you'll get a little bit more glute activation, and it will help support your back a little bit more as well, because we'll get a little bit more abdominals. Now this time we're going to go up and stay up. So we're going to be up here for a while now. If you need to take a break, please do. From there, I want you to find one leg, and you're going to reach it so far away. You get a pointy foot, the knee goes to straight, and the thigh starts to lift off the floor. And then you're going to let it come back down again. We're going to do the other side. So reach the other side so far away, the knee extends, the back of the thigh starts to lift. And then come back down. And keep going with this. So you're looking somewhere just in front of your fingers. So we're not craning forward and overextending our neck. And you're using your breath really nice and simply as you just switch between the two. And I want you to notice the front of your body. So notice the front of your thighs. Notice what comes off. Notice if your pelvis changes or if you start to feel your tummy sagging into the floor. And we're going to try and keep everything relatively the same as we just do one more each side. And then pause there again, let yourself sag all the way back down again, and then press all the way back up, come back up, and we're going to stay here. This time we're going to add in the knee bend. So reach one leg so far away the thigh starts to come off the floor. Notice what's off the floor, it stays off the floor. You're going to start to draw a big old circle with your toes up the back wall and over the ceiling. Your thighs should still be in the same place. So whatever was touching the floor is still touching the floor. Whatever wasn't is not. And you'll probably feel your hamstrings here. And then reach those toes back away from you until your leg gets to straight. Everything's still where it was, and then let it come down. So other side as well. Reach the leg so far away the thigh starts to come off the floor. Can you draw a big old circle? So keep the front of that thigh just above that knee off the floor. And then draw it all the way back and let it come down. Keep going. So that's the really important thing. We're trying to get a little bit of mobility through the front of your body. And because your quad goes over your knee and over your hip, as you bend your knee, the tendency is that you drop your hip. But we want to get that extension in your hip as we get that flexion in your knee. So we'll go one more on this side. And then just give ourselves a second at the end, just let yourself come all the way down. You can wobble out your back a little bit, give your arms a little bit of a shake. We're just going to add in one more little bit and a little pulse with those legs. So when you're ready, come back to that weight bearing position, press down into your hands, spread those fingers wide, and again, find that reach, find that lift, and find that bend. From here, can you keep the thigh still as you extend the leg slightly, flex the foot and pull it in. Extend it a little bit, point the toe, pull it in. And again. So we're trying to get, as you start to speed up through this movement, we're going to stay here for a while. Whatever stays off the floor, or whatever is off the floor, stays off the floor as we give that little bit of a pulse. You should be feeling your hamstring by now. We're going to do one more pulse each way and then pause, go all the way back out and down. We're going to do one on the other side as well. So reach that leg away, start to draw that circle up into your bend, extend, dorsiflex the foot, pull in. Extend, point and pull in. So keep going. Notice that space across the kind of top of your knee. Can you keep it the same? Oh, I feel a lot less uncoordinated on this side. So we extend and dorsiflex, extend and point. We're going to do a couple more here. And then extend the leg out to straight. Let that leg come all the way down. You're going to press yourself all the way back into a child's pose just to reverse that curve. Let yourself settle there for a little bit if you want to. And when you're ready, you're going to come all the way back off. Well done.